Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to another American Reacts. We're looking at trying McDonald's in Australia. I thought would just be pretty interesting. I just stumbled upon this, and this is from a channel called Sean and Sandy. Make sure to check them out. This will be linked in the description down below. And I know if I went to Australia, which I really hope to, I would try a lot of local food. Of course, that's where it's at. That's where the best fries and burgers and the whole 9 yards are. But something as simple and familiar as McDonald's, which is obviously a staple, honestly, everywhere, especially here in America. Not a place I go to at all, maybe like once a year. It would be interesting to see McDonald's in a different country, especially Australia, because I'm sure some things are familiar and some things are different. So let's go ahead and check it out. Australian food and snacks that I've had experience with seem to be always top notch and very pleasant surprise. So maybe McDonald's is too. Here we go.
Hi guys! Today we're here in Sydney, Australia, in the Darling Harbour district. Well, super windy.
Oh yeah,
it looks pretty
windy.
Today
we're going to try McDonald's here in Australia, right?
Yeah.
To see what is different.
Just like our McDonald's in Mexico video, and when you saw Sandy.
Sounds cool.
Germany. It is really windy here.
That's
oh
a cool
my
idea
gosh.
for a
But
video.
yeah, there are a few things apparently that are different compared to McDonald's back home. As you know, there's always a little local flair.
They also.
Yes, obviously, I can gather that these are presumably Americans who are traveling abroad to Australia and trying McDonald's.
Call it Macca, right?
Oh yeah, so in
Macca's.
Australia, it's called Macca's,
Mickey
which
D's
is kind of
is a
a
slang
short
here in the
for
US.
McDonald's.
Macca's
Sounds pretty cool. It's kind of a
Oz.
slang term, but that's interesting, and let's see if it's better than the US again.
So let's go and check it out.
There it is.
That's the big brekkie.
So it looks like it's somewhat in like some downtown district right off the
Brekkie
bat.
Burger.
Oh, hold up. Big Brekkie Burger. Whoa, look at that. That looks interesting. Remember, I'm not a McDonald's expert. I'm telling you guys, I rarely go there. But I know like the consistent menu items they have. To be honest, I don't know all of them. I just don't go there enough. But I'm pretty sure we don't have this. If we do, it would be called something else. But I'm pretty sure, looking at the ingredients, I don't think we have that. It looks pretty good.
Brekkie is short for breakfast. You're gonna have to come back in the morning because it says it's served until 10:30 a.m.
Yeah, McDonald's is pretty interesting inside.
They have, like in Germany, the touchscreen order machines.
That is cool. To be fair, they have those in most of the McDonald's I have been in recently in the U.S., but I'm pretty sure they're new. Maybe they've had them longer overseas. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it's similar to that looking kiosk.
So some of the differences you're gonna see here are the Aussie Angus Burger.
Oh, cool.
That has an egg on it apparently.
Nice.
Let's make it a meal. Oh wow, so you can do loaded small barbecue.
Whoa. No way. Okay, I'm 98% sure they don't have loaded fries at the American McDonald's. Reason I know that is I'm a big loaded fries person. I've been into that for like a year or two all of a sudden, and they popped up at a lot of restaurants in the US. Like there's tons of loaded fries at different restaurants, but McDonald's doesn't have it, I don't think, because I think I would know about it. I would have tried them by now. Obviously, we just have the regular fries. So that's a quick difference that I'm big time in favor of. I would love to try those.
Aioli loaded fries. Okay, so they have a bunch of Fanta frozen drinks. So this is one of the things that is different.
Did that say McSpider?
Okay, so they have a bunch
It does. What the hell?
of...
What does it mean by McSpider? That's funny. Yeah, frozen Fanta, Fanta McSpider, whatever that means, but we don't have the Fanta stuff at all, so that's pretty cool. That's also the Fanta International logo. I've seen that on different channels over the years. I don't know why Fanta is here in the US and overseas, but they use different logos. So that logo that you see right there with the block letters is not used. I'll put it on the screen here, the US logo. Someone tell me why they do that. It's the same company as far as I know, but they have different logos for different regions. That's kind of weird.
Fanta frozen drinks. So this is one of the things that is different about Australia. And they have a bunch of McCafe frozen Fanta flavors. Choose one or mix of any two. Okay, so they have raspberry, pineapple, vanilla, mango, lime, blueberry, grape, or peach.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have those.
So we can see here they have a triple cheeseburger. We don't.
Triple cheeseburger? I don't think we have that. That's shocking. We have a double and a single, not a triple. Look at that thing. How ironic is it that Australia has a triple cheeseburger, but big old fat America doesn't? I think that's pretty funny, if I say so myself. Double Big Mac? I don't even think we have that either. Good Lord, those are big burgers. What is with that, huh? I thought America was all the fattos. Dang.
Don't have that back home. That's too funny. We know what those taste like though, so we're gonna skip over.
A McFeast? I don't think I've heard of that either. Could be a thing. Not a McDonald's expert, but that doesn't sound familiar.
They have a Big Mac special sauce. So that's one thing here they have is the Mac sauce as an actual choice that you can get. Okay, let's see, chicken and fish.
That's cool. You can get a bottle of it. I don't think we can do that either.
Pretty much the same stuff. There's that Mac sauce again. You can buy a bottle of it. I might have to buy a bottle to bring home. Snacks and fries. Okay, so we have fries, cookies. We got one loaded fries. Let's get the gravy loaded fries as well. Okay, wraps and salads. So you can get an English muffin with jam. Happy Meals. The Happy Meals, you can do grilled chicken, crispy chicken, cheeseburger.
These last couple of the snacks and then the kid meals or Happy Meals, they look pretty similar. I'm not seeing any crazy differences unless I missed them.
Chicken McNuggets, grilled chicken, Happy Meal. So this is another thing. They have the McCafe here with desserts as well. I'm going to try a cheese toasty, cheese and tomato.
I've seen this on another video. I can't remember what it was. It was pretty recent. But it specifically showed desserts from McDonald's or Macca's. And I do remember that you guys had loads more choices of desserts. It was made my mouth water. It was pretty cool.
Okay. Scone with jam. This is pretty cool. It's like a little toasty Starbucks cafe. Nice. Okay. Wow, you can even get a Rocky Road slice. There's all the drinks.
Wow, unreal.
As you can see. And then the desserts. So
yeah, to sum it up, guys, the Macca's menu looks much bigger than the American menu. Again, I think it's so funny when an American company that started in my home state of Illinois has bigger menus in foreign markets, and their home market, you know, they have a small menu. I just always think that's so ironic, so funny. At the end of the day, it's not a big deal. I just think it's just bizarre, right? It is a little bizarre. This menu is huge in Australia, and the one in America is small. Like, what is going on there?
You have a McFlurry with Cadbury Flake, hot fudge sundae, Oreo McFlurry.
Flake
pretty much
McFlurry.
All these we have. But
that
look at all the
nuts,
sauces,
man.
guys. So you have Big Mac sauce, sweet and sour. They even has sriracha. Okay, so if you go back here,
too.
They have the frozen Fanta flavors and the frozen
right?
Fanta flavors with McSpider. McSpider is just adding ice cream to the top. So let's do that one. Raspberry and pineapple. Eat in. Okay, so we have the large Aussie Angus meal, large fries, medium Diet Coke, single gravy loaded fries, single barbecue aioli loaded fries, cheese and tomato toasty, cookies and cream cheesecake, small Fanta.
That's a hell of an order.
Alright, so we have the Aussie Angus Burger. This is a special limited time burger. So Australia is well known for their sourcing of good beef and egg even. And one good thing about this burger is it has egg inside. And then you've got the patty of Angus beef there. I'm curious to see if it tastes different than the typical McDonald's burger that I've grown up eating my entire life.
There's also
bacon on this too. Smash that down.
Hey, the bacon doesn't hurt.
A little bit more artisan looking. Have a look at that.
Wow. Pretty decent.
With the
Gotta say, for McDonald's, pretty decent presentation on that. Seemed kind of colorful, right? Bun and the patty's in good shape. I've seen a lot worse.
Bacon hanging out there. Oh man, that's delicious. The beef is more premium for sure. I don't know what it is about an egg in a burger. Whenever I've had eggs in burgers, I'm usually hungover when I was a younger kid. Back in my younger days. There's the yolk. That's the best part of the burger.
Wow, that does look good.
You have to get this if you come to Australia.
So this is our next item. It's from the McCafe, and it's a toasty with tomato and cheese in it. And it's an item that you can order in different styles. Like you can get it with ham or just with cheese. So let's try it out. Good. I would actually eat something like this maybe for breakfast.
Yeah.
It's nice, and you can taste it.
Yeah, I don't see how that would be bad at all. That would be pretty good. Wouldn't be something I'd get all the time, but it'd be a fun snack.
It's specially toasted. I like it, and it's a good option for vegetarians like myself.
One good thing about Australia that I like is the Big Mac is done right. So I present.
By the way, gonna blow your minds if you're watching this. Yes, I'm American, and get this, I have never had a Big Mac in my life, ever. Some IWrocker trivia for you.
To you a double Big Mac, so you have 4 patties. 4.
Oh.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
I can't
ridiculous.
believe what I'm seeing. Let's see how big it is when I lift it.
That
Holy
does
cow.
not look
Can you
healthy.
see all 4 of those patties? Whoa! All right,
No,
we gotta
thank
do
you.
a big bite.
No, thank you.
Wow. No. Here's a rule of mine. When I have the sesame seed bun, face it down.
Again, I'm not judging, but hopefully this guy did not eat this whole Big Mac and that other burger in one sitting.
Because I want to taste the sesame
I feel like that
seeds.
would just not
That's
be
a good
good.
rule I like to follow. That's really good though. I will say it's better than the ones back home in the US. Is there sauce in my mouth?
Again, I'm
really
not
good.
surprised.
It's a classic Big Mac with 4 patties. What's there not to like about it?
Here I have the frozen Fanta Max Spider with ice cream on top.
Pretty
And
interesting.
the flavors are pineapple and raspberry. So let's give it a
Again,
try
it's
now.
different, but that's something I would pass on. I'm just not interested in that at
Actually
all.
really good. It's
Not my
too
thing.
Sweet. I would have expected it to be like sugar, but it's nice. And it goes really well together with the vanilla ice cream. Wow. I wish we would have something like this in the US.
Yeah.
So, the next big thing here in Australia, McDonald's, is the loaded fries.
Oh,
now
yeah.
we have
Now
on this
this.
side the barbecue
Oh,
aioli
yeah, me
with
gusta.
onions. And then on this side over here, we have gravy, the brown gravy.
Neat.
We're gonna try both of these here.
That's pretty neat, gotta
Look at
admit.
that. We've got some white sauce there, aioli sauce.
Wow.
With the barbecue and the onions.
Oh,
Let me
my
get some dry
goodness.
fries with that. It's a big
Yes,
bite.
please.
Look at that. That's really good. You know what it tastes like? Lay's barbecue chips, but with just better chips. You know?
That's
The
kinda
potatoes
cool.
are fresh. The onion gives it that aftertaste that you get when you eat Lay's barbecue chips. So that's interesting. I like it too. This one's gonna be the gravy. So have a look there. It's just a brown gravy like you'd see on mashed potatoes. Nothing crazy special about it, but it's a nice variant if you just want something different than fries and ketchup. Yeah, not bad. I would say this one's the one to go to.
Yeah, I suppose the one right there in view with my mouse cursor here, that one is legit. That looks pretty cool. The other one's kind of goofy. Like that one looks pretty plain. That essentially you could just get regular fries and barbecue sauce here and make that, dip them. So that one isn't worth it for sure. But this one looks good. Because that's
Here I
actually
have
loaded
one
fries.
more item from the McCafe here in Australia. It's a Oreo Cheesecake.
That looks
I'm
pretty
a big
good.
Oreo fan and cheesecake fan.
Something
so
I'd take one
I
bite out
want
of
to
just to try it and then pass it along to the wife. That stuff is too sweet for me. But I bet it's good.
And that doesn't taste like it's something that you would get from McDonald's. It tastes really good. It's a really
Yeah, it
good
looks
cheesecake.
pretty
And also
succulent
the
for
topping with the
a
Oreo,
McDonald's
It tastes really fresh.
item,
I would love to have that in the US, to be honest. Or maybe not, because I would eat too much of it.
Here. So they do have the McFlurry here in Australia,
Cool.
but in addition to Oreo and M&M, they have the Cadbury Flake McFlurry, which Cadbury.
Hey, speaking of ice cream and McFlurries, is the ice cream machine always broken at McDonald's in Australia? If you haven't heard or don't know what the heck I'm talking about, it's a meme, but unfortunately it's not a meme, it's true. The ice cream machine is always broken at McDonald's. Part of the reason I'm not a fan of them, some of the only things that I like there are their fries and their ice cream. And many times I've gone out, had that random craving where I wanted fries, and I like to dip it in like a hot fudge sundae or even a McFlurry from there. And 4 out of 5 times I go, or I should say used to go before I got fed up with it, the ice cream's down. The ice cream machine's down. It could be 3 p.m., 10 p.m. Billion-dollar company, can't get their machines to work. I'm out of here.
Cadbury is a
Whatever.
I think British chocolate, and you have little flakes like that. Pretty cool. So let's give it a try. I love the texture. The flakes are like pieces of bark, but chocolate.
Yeah,
When you put chocolate
that's
sauce.
very
No, I like also how it's
interesting.
a nice little cup.
Very fancy
It looks
looking.
special. It's not just a random McFlurry cup.
Hey guys.
guys.
So we just finished.
Yeah, that presentation again. The presentation on everything was, dare I say, like kind of upscale for McDonald's standards. McDonald's appears to be kind of like a high-end fast food establishment there. And in America, I just don't think many people see it as that. It is quick and cheap, although it's not even cheap anymore, may I point out. It's just quick. It's it's not the best food in the world. And I feel like it seemed like it was presented as somewhat, with some effort there. So again, kind of shocking to see the differences between something as simple and common as a McDonald's in Australia versus USA.
Finished here at McDonald's Australia. How did you like it?
It was really good. It was, I think, again, the quality compared back to back home, the beef, the veggies, and even the bun, just a lot better ingredients. The price is pretty high compared to back home too, so I'm sure that's part of the reason why. They have some really cool menu options that you can't get.
Yeah, McDonald's is definitely not cheap anymore. It used to be. It's more expensive than it was a few years ago in America, but I assume it would be even more expensive in Australia. So that's not a surprise.
Back home, the
it's better
McFlurry and what else? The Fanta.
The Fanta.
That was
with the
really
ice cream
good.
on top. That was one of my favorites. I would have never thought that this tastes good.
Right.
But
It was a good mixture.
It was really good. Yeah, I would. If they would have that in the US, I would get it there for sure.
Oh yeah, and the other thing I liked was the mac sauce in the bottle. You can buy your own bottle of mac sauce and take it home. Whereas over in the US, you can add mac sauce, but it's not really a sauce on the menu.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I liked about it. You don't get free refills, so get the largest size you need.
Oh, now that's interesting. That's a big one. For some people, most people it might not affect, but yeah, that is something I'm so used to in the US that would be hard to get used to in a different country where most countries don't allow free refills. You could just fill that thing all day right in front of them over and over again. It's not a problem in the U.S. at every restaurant.
No free refills like back home. Especially being a tourist, it's nice to have something you can just hold your cup and refill when you need.
Yeah,
But
true.
if you're in Australia, be sure to come to McDonald's, check it out.
Yeah.
There's free Wi-Fi here as well, so
I would
it's
check
nice.
it out for
Sign up
sure.
the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you have to sign up for the Wi-Fi with an account and put an Australian zip code. So just put your hotel zip code. But all right, with that said, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
guys.
Well, there you have it. That was pretty interesting. That, again, is from Sean and Sandy. Pretty good video. Make sure to check it out in the description down below. And there you have it. What do you guys think? I know a lot of you have been to Australia and the U.S. both, whether or not you're from either one. Have you been able to go to McDonald's or Macca's in both? And what did you think was better? I think it's a pretty clear decision that Australia most likely would be better in most people's minds. Of course, they use better quality ingredients and have a much bigger menu. Very shocking. Again, I think that's so funny. I also thought one of the funny parts was that they had all the big fatty sandwiches, like triple cheeseburgers and double Big Macs, which was really 4 patties. Something we don't have in America. I thought that was just funny and irony at its finest. But yeah, guys, what stood out to you? Tell me down below. Can't wait to read the comments on this one. And be sure to throw a thumbs up on there if you enjoyed it and maybe learned something as well. Subscribe for more stuff like this. Check out the description for this original video and, of course, other ways you can support my channel. Appreciate you being here. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, guys. Catch you later.